It's official. I've done a thing. I have published the collector's edition, and in this video I'm going to have a cover reveal, but I also want to share the story because I have been kind of sneaky and unusual about how I'm releasing this book, because besides a couple videos I've done, starting with this one about how KDP has hardcovers now, and I like started the process and began this adventure, but I didn't really have a plan. And then there was this one where I did an unboxing and I was hooked and I was like, now I have to do it. And then I think the rest of the clips are coming in this video. So there is a tiny hint at the proof copies, aka the test copies that I've gotten of this, but just let me pause here because in case you're new and you don't know, I should do like a real intro for once. So my name is Bethany Atazadeh. I am an indie author. I've published like a lot of books, mostly YA fantasy. That's the one I'm best known for. This series actually won an award, in case that makes you want to read it. So that's kind of my background. I have done releases the right way many times. I've also made mistakes, let's be real. And I have a whole release playlist here if you want to know more. But let's just say I'm basically doing everything wrong with this release, and I'm okay with it because it's all kind of like one big grand experiment. I'm very excited. Okay, the reason it's an experiment is because I am 34 weeks pregnant and I have like the deadline of my life coming up, as I like to call it, which means I don't have time to fiddle around and do all my typical fancier release things and all the different marketing strategies that I've tried in the past, which there's so many good ones. I love book releases and I love marketing. I have a whole Marketing for Authors series, in case you didn't know. So obviously that's my passion, and I still have some marketing plans for this, which I'll tell you more about that at the end, I promise, because I'm very excited. I'm giving away a lot of special things just for that 1 week only to anybody who buys the collector's edition. So stay tuned if you're interested. But first, I think it's time for a cover reveal. I'm gonna give you the full cover wrap right here. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm obsessed with it. Mandy Lynn, my cover designer at Stone Ridge Books, did such an incredible job with this cover. In case you don't know, our goal was to make this like a classic old cover book style collector's edition. And honestly, she nailed it. Like, it can't get more perfect than this. I'm obsessed. But it all began once upon a time with, I'm just kidding, but I do want to share this story with you because, again, it began with this video where I was testing out KDP's hardcovers for the first time, and that was this chunky guy right here with character art on the cover just as a test. Then we had to test the sizes because KDP has a page limit of 550 pages, and there were some issues there. So I ordered 2 other size options out of the 5 that KDP offers. If you want to know more, I will link those other videos below, of course, but let's just roll the video and begin the unboxing now. Oh my gosh, Penny! Wow. Woo! Wow. That is so cool. This one is a 6x9, and this is just the temporary test cover. This is not the final either, but we're getting closer to the final. And this is 7x10. Oh my gosh, it's actually not that big. I was kind of expecting to hate it, but honestly, here's my hand for comparison. That's actually really pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. Just for comparison, it's not a huge difference. But as you can see, here's the 6x9. It's very readable, but this is definitely bigger, and I really like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I love both of them so much, but I think this color, because I don't know if you can tell, but Mandy did this beautiful ombre. You can kind of see it. So it gets darker on the edges. I'm gonna have to clean off. There's a lot of those glue stains that you can see there, but I've been told that if you just wash it with soap, it comes right off. So we still have work to do. The design's not done. This is just a test. We're gonna work on the castle, and the back's gonna be filled in, but there you go. Oh my god. So that was these 2 beauties, and I love them. Oh my gosh, the ombre in this red one is just stunning in this lighting right now. The lighting in the next clip was super orange, so I did do a little color correction, but this is a really good example of what that ombre looks like. So that led to this next unboxing here. This is my stand. We have an unboxing. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, it's a very gloomy day out, but I just got some exciting mail and I can't wait to open it. So this is the final, well, it's not the final, it's the final test of the collector's edition. Of course, I already know there's some changes we want to make because I was too excited. So I had finalized the inside, and when Mandy sent me the cover, I immediately ordered it, and then I looked at it closer and I'm like, uh-oh, Mandy, I think my author name got bumped up a little bit. So she's like, oh shoot. And so we know that we need to fix that. We're thinking after I compared it to the placement of everything on this one that possibly things might be framed weird as well. So we're gonna check, finalize it today. And then this is, I'm just gonna show you, this is the previous one. The spine on this guy was empty because Mandy was going to create 4 little Easter egg images for these boxes. Very excited about that. So let me just back up before I open it and show you the progressions we have. This is number 1. This was just to test the inside, and it was very, very tiny, font size 8. We learned quickly that was not good. This one was slightly bigger, so 6 by 9, and then this is 6 point, oh gosh, you can't see it there. This one is 6.14 by 9.21. KDP has 5 sizes exactly, so you'll barely be able to tell. Tiniest, tiniest, tiniest little sliver of difference there. We have those two, and then we have the 7 by 10, which is very obviously different, as you can see there. I had some people be like, just do it, you know, it's the font size 10, so it's font size 8, 9, and 10. Obviously, when I increase the font size, that increases the length of the books. I mean, it's not that big, but it does feel a little bit large to me. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, and I love the black, but Mandy actually did a test of this red one here, and I loved this even more. So what I decided to do is I spent a good 12 hours total on a couple different days working on formatting each chapter individually, and I found a way to make almost everything font size 10. That's what we're going to be looking at today. So there you go. Before I open this, I just wanted to say, somebody was commenting how, I think it was this one, they were like, that looks huge, you know, it looks like a textbook. Well, actually, I just got a brand new release, same size exactly. This is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Bethany. I have not read it yet. I want to once I have time, but there you go. Just to give you an example, it's literally almost exactly the same. Slightly skinnier, obviously, because it doesn't have 4 books in it, but honestly, it's literally the same. So I just wanted to give you that example so that you know it's actually not considered that big. That's the size that we went with, for sure. 6.14 by, why can't I think of it? 9.21, because that was the same size as the traditional copy, and I was like, yep, that makes sense to me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited. Dang, it's still, every time I pull it out, it looks huge. Let me just scooch in so I can show you up close. This is the almost final cover. Like I said, my name got bumped up just slightly, so that'll be brought back down. Don't worry, it'll look like this guy here. This is the older version where it was along the bottom. And obviously ignore this not for resale ribbon across the cover, because as soon as I press publish, that goes away. This is just for ARCs, basically, advanced review copies. But then look closely at the castle. Mandy actually drew this based off the one on the cover of the Stolen Kingdom, and she filled in so that it looked like foil here on the bottom. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me compare. I do think that the framing needs to go back to the original. I think it just accidentally got widened. So here is the original, and how you can see it has that lip all around, and then the frame, and then this one, the frame goes out further. So we're gonna go back to this, but this is why you test things, honestly. And then the back, Mandy put the castle in there, but we decided to keep it pretty basic so that it looks like this. And oh my gosh, I haven't shown you the spine yet, so let's do a close-up. Yeah, book 1, Easter egg with a lamp. Then the Stolen Kingdom series, books 1 through 4. This is a reference to the Ginny key. Oh no, you can't see it. The ribbon is covering this, but this is the dragon. And oh my gosh, I love this dragon. I wish you could see it better, but you'll see it soon. This is for book 3, The Cursed Hunter, and then a crown for the Enchanted Crown. And I think Mandy and I talked about also adding a couple lines here between my name and the crown so that it looks like this. And I think that's it. So that is the final outside. Now let's take a peek inside. There's the title page. much. And then, again, I had to do some changes, so I'm about to reveal to you what I did. We have copyrights, and then jump straight into the Stolen Kingdom right there. And again, this is font size 10, so I had to do a lot. I had to bring the chapters super high up. I decided that readability was more important than having a ton of space at the top. When I was researching omnibuses, this was pretty standard. In fact, one of you guys commented on one of my last videos that, was it Brandon Sanderson has an omnibus where he'll actually have the chapter start immediately when the next one ends. So like chapter 2 would start right here at the bottom of chapter 1. I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna sacrifice some looks, but not all looks. So the chapters still begin on a new page. They're just bumped really high up so that way the text can be nice and readable, and I feel like that's a good size. Oh my gosh. Another thing you might have noticed is that the map in the front of the book is gone. And actually, let me jump to the back. This is what I have in the back of the book. So it's a gift for you, and it lists out all the exclusives, including the map, but also a Q&A with me, bonus short story from Gideon's perspective, the official Spotify playlist for the series, character art that I wanted to share, series maps, the series glossary, and more. So I'm super excited about that because that actually allows me to add content over time. So I've already added something exciting that I want to be ready before this book comes out. We'll see, I'll let you know. But yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it. I'm gonna press publish. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to tell everybody right away, although I do think that Amazon tells people who follow the author. So there's like this follow the author button. If you want to be in on all the sneaky things I do, because I do tend to publish books early, definitely I'll link that below if you want to follow. But Amazon doesn't tell me how many people are following, and I feel like if anybody is, then them getting to know about this before everyone else is like a thank you. I have told my patrons, I've given them a cover reveal, and then I am also going to let my patrons know when it goes live, but I'm going to keep it to myself for a few more days because I want to order an author copy and I want to be able to hold it in my hands on release day. I want to be able to share that picture with you guys and actually hold it in my hands. Maybe even do like a live unboxing or something fun, either here on YouTube or on my Instagram. Gosh, I don't know if it'll get here in time. I don't know. And this is that final test copy that you saw me unboxing. As you can see, I went through and I am a bit of a perfectionist, so I was tweaking all of these pages just to do some final changes. But oh my goodness, look at the coloring on that in this lighting. This is why lighting matters, because this is natural daylight and it's showing you that gorgeous ombre red that Mandy did. Oh, I love it. But as you know, this is just the final proof copy, but this final cover right here is what's coming in the mail. There we go. Oh my gosh. Doesn't it look stunning? I cannot wait for my copy. So what I did today is I ordered my author copy. It's expected to get here November 10th, but I have been extremely lucky with KDP so far in that they have gotten me my book super early. So I would love to do a live unboxing when it arrives. Let me know in the comments if you would enjoy that. I really, really want to do it. But that brings me to the most exciting part of this video, which is our release week extravaganza, so to speak, our campaign. I do have some gifts that I want to give to any readers who order the collector's edition. So let me grab them. Hold on. I just realized the little tabbies are super obvious, but I have a very limited number of signed book plates left that look like this from when the Stolen Kingdom was in Once Upon a Book Club box. Signed book plate, in case you don't know, is something that you would put like inside, like this, inside the front cover. It makes the book signed by the author. You don't have to tape or glue it in, but you absolutely can. I like that it's optional, so you can let it float around or use it like a bookmark. And of course, that leads to the actual bookmark right here. This is character art of Ari. So this is a bookmark that was done by one of my amazing patrons, Ingrid. I will link her below. Her Instagram, I think, is Arctic Paintbrush if you want to check out her character art, but I have a very limited number of these. I think like 30, so those will be as supplies last. And then I'm also going to print out character art prints. Hold on, I'll get you food in a minute, okay? I just gotta finish this video. I know you're hungry. I love you too. Say hi to the camera right here. Say hi to everybody. Hey guys, one more minute, okay? One more minute. Okay, as I was saying, character art prints like these right here. These are also done by one of my amazing patrons, Margarita Lapina. And if you read the book, you will know exactly who these guys are. And then last but not least, there will be immediate access to this website right here, which is brand new. I just created it and it has collector's edition goodies. So again, I shared this with you guys in that other clip, but it has all these goodies right here, like Q&A, the story from Gideon, my Spotify playlist has like 80 songs on it, more character art, the series maps, and so on. So there's tons of goodies. And because I only have a few weeks till this little guy gets here, like seriously, it's like a bowling ball at this point, okay? It could be any day. That is why I'm publishing so fast and having a ball, and that is why the release week incentives right here are going to be for 1 week only, because I want to make sure that I have time to actually go and mail them out before this baby comes. So if you're interested in getting these gifts from me, I would love to send it to you. Again, it's 1 week only, and this form right here is where you'll submit your proof of purchase and just give me your mailing address so that I'm able to send it to you. It is for US and international. I'm going for it, but again, 1 week only because I have a deadline. I will link the release week gifts below. Go check it out, and it will have a link to purchase the collector's edition in there if you haven't yet. And then, oh my gosh, there's one other thing that I didn't mention, but I am also releasing the ebook box set today as well. And so this is coming out in tandem with the collector's edition, and I'm hoping that they will link nicely together since they are both all 4 books in the Stolen Kingdom series. It won't have this gorgeous cover. It will just have a typical like ebook box set cover like this, but it will still be, again, all 4 books in the series for an awesome deal. So if you want to check that out, I will link both of these things, all of the things, below. I'm gonna go eat my cookie now and get ready to start NaNoWriMo, which by the time you're seeing this, NaNoWriMo has begun, so I hope you're having a blast if you're doing it. I will also link my NaNoWriMo playlist below, and that's really it now. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye! P.S. My cover designer, Mandy Lynn at Stone Ridge Books, did another speed design of this cover, and you can check out the cover creation process for the super unique cover style in the description box below as soon as her video goes live in a couple days. So I will link it below for you to watch as soon as it's available, and subscribe to her channel so that you don't miss it.
It started